Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading for June 27th to July 3rd. Let's see what we have coming up here for you this week. So the energies that I'm picking up on here is it's like you have this really big vision or dream for yourself. And I think that it could also be something where from an outsider's perspective, it could kind of seem like a lofty dream or like this impossible dream or this thing that like, like you're taking on you're taking a big risk or a big chance and kind of going after something. But at the same time, I feel like for you, internally, like your intuition is telling you, yes, this is for me, and it's safe for me to go after this vision and this dream. So this is beautiful. It's like you have this very, this beautiful visionary kind of energy this week and probably this month as well. I haven't gotten to your monthly reading yet, but I feel like that's kind of the vibe that I see you here, like really focused on the big dream, the big vision, go big or go home kind of thing. And you're really taking it on, like you're really believing in yourself. I feel like that's going to be key here, to really believe in yourself and your ability to manifest something into reality. And don't worry so much about what other people see or think or what they believe, because that dream, I'm hearing like the vision wasn't given to them, it was given to you. So it's your thing, and intuitively that something is truly, truly meant for you. And that's why you feel such a passionate drive towards manifesting it. So believe in that is going to be important here, Sagittarius. So what is your theme for this week? What is the theme here for Sag? Beginnings. Yeah. So we're getting started, right? That's what I'm hearing. We're getting started. You are taking on what it is that you need to take on. Like you're taking everything in a very enthusiastic way, actually. Like you're eager, you're curious, you want to learn, you want to build, you want to grow. You are doing everything with this sense of enthusiasm, and it's making you magnetic. It's making people be more drawn to you. It's drawing all the right things towards you, opportunities, help. Don't turn away help if people kind of come towards you and want to help you make something a reality. Especially trust your intuition, like, people who really truly have your best interest at heart and want to see you happy. That's going to be an important thing here for you. So I do see assistance and support coming in. Follow your intuition with what kinds of advice feels right to you. I feel like that's what you're going to be doing, that if it feels good to you on the inside, it feels right, you're going to be following that advice. And then those other ones that, others who come in, it's like you're going to be able to really tell the difference between who's projecting and who is truly giving you like sound advice on something. That's going to be very clear to you this month. So you may be able to see the difference between who has your best interest at heart here. So pay attention to that. So let's see what else we have coming up here. Magic stream. See, it's like you're in this you're in a dream world, but in a good way, like not in a negative way. You are so focused on your vision. You are really, so this is like the beautiful way that you're manifesting. You may even be doing this without realizing it, because you are always in that energy. You're always in that space. You're daydreaming about it. You're thinking about it. You're kind of like immersing your energy of how would that feel if I had this, if that kind of came about, or what would that look like? What would that feel like? What would I do? So really aligning your energy towards this new beginning, this goal of yours. I feel like that's going to make a radical shift. And I feel like that's going to be your new focus. And I kind of feel like a lot of the other things that may have been pulling on your energy or kind of taking you off that focus are starting to kind of take a back seat. I feel like there's a lot of things that are starting to fall by the wayside. because you're not seeing the value for them in your life anymore. Like things that really have just distracted you or confused you. It's like things are just becoming super clear to you what has been a distraction and what has really been kind of guiding you towards a new beginning here. So following that intuition is just going to be so important. What else here for Sag? What else is coming up here? Oh, beautiful movement. You're really allowing yourself to make movement forward. You are, you're going to see a lot of progress this week and starting this month as well. I'm kind of excited to see what you have coming up for the monthly, because I'm seeing a lot of progress and a lot of movement forward, especially if things have felt kind of stagnant for a while. I see that there's going to be some movement forward here, and it's going to be exciting. I see some really exciting changes happening here for you, Sagittarius. Slow and steady. So stay consistent, keep building, even if on some days you kind of feel like, oh, this is not working or this is not happening, or just kind of feels like there's going to be some days where it just feels like work and there's not something kind of coming to fruition yet. But you know, it's a plant, right? Like you're going to be, planting the seed, watering it, nurturing it, but it's going to grow in its own time. So just stay consistent with it and hold on to that belief and faith. Put your energy towards and focus on that thing, and it's going to happen for you. It's inevitable. What else here? Ghostlands, yeah. Divine timing. Everything happening in divine timing is what I'm hearing with Ghostlands. This is all about spirit co-creating with us. And when the time is right, that's when things will start to really start to bloom and grow. But don't give up, or don't not put energy towards it just because we don't see something kind of happening just yet. I feel like there's something about divine timing that things kind of have to sync up at the right time in order for something to really come into full bloom. So just keep the faith there, because there is movement. I see a lot of movement forward here. What else? What else for Sag this week? Gentleness. So bring a gentle approach, surrender, allow things to happen in their own time, especially if it's something that's worth waiting for, like a relationship or a career or like a passion of yours. Really nurture it. Allow yourself to really nurture yourself and encourage yourself is what I'm hearing here. Like, especially if like for example, if you're taking on a new skill or a new craft, something that you really love to do, I'm hearing like approach it with kid gloves. Like allow yourself to just encourage yourself to kind of really keep going with it and not place too many expectations of where you want to see something, what you like this set expectation of how something should manifest. Allow it to kind of express itself in its own way and just kind of follow its lead is what I'm seeing here. But continue to encourage your own growth, encourage your own skills, your talents, your abilities, your visions, your dreams, like how you would encourage a young child to kind of believe in themselves and not too much pressure, like you have to be like this, but just keep going with it, and it will take on its own shape and its own form. So this is all about steady growth. This is all about encouragement and putting one foot in front of the other and allowing the divine to kind of co-create with us to. It's like by doing that, we're putting out this wish, this desire out into the universe of this is what we're putting our energy into. So this must be what we want to see grow in our life. And so the universe is going to kind of to hone in on that and be like, okay, how can we support this growth and readjust and kind of realign to this vision, to this goal. What else here? How else are we moving forward for Sagittarius this week? What else is coming up? Beloved, see, I did kind of feel like there's a relationship on the horizon here for you. There may be something that you're wanting to call into your life. Some of you may also just in general may not be necessarily a specific person I'm hearing, but it's like the kind of connection that you want for your life, so it doesn't have to be a specific person, but maybe some of you are just really wanting to be with someone who really compliments you or connects with you on a very deep soul level. So I feel like a lot of the things, if that's something that you have been wanting to manifest in your life, I feel like a lot of you may be working on yourselves with the intention to opening yourself up to love, the right kinds of love, true love, a love that lasts that lasts, that's supportive, that's authentic, that's real, and then has all the qualities in it that you're really wanting and desiring for yourself. So I think that this is something like, as we continue to put our energy into ourselves and work on that, the universe will hear us and kind of give us the things that we are asking for when the time is right. What else here? Support. Beautiful. Yeah, you are supported in this growth of yours, and also supporting yourself. So being your own best friend, and being kind to yourself. So we have a lot of gentleness, support, allowing yourself to grow. Really, honestly, like treat yourself like you would a young child. How would you nurture a young child when they're first learning to kind of grow into themselves, to discover themselves, understand themselves, that kind of thing. So treat yourself in the same way. So there may be a lot of like reparenting here, like reparenting your inner child, rewriting the script, rewriting the narrative, the story. Maybe if that's something we didn't really get when we were younger, I kind of feel like you may be redoing that for yourself, allowing yourself to kind of tell a different story and like, having like a different outcome to this. So very beautiful, Sagittarius. It's like you're really changing things around for yourself here. Leadership. Yeah, being your own guiding light is what I'm hearing. You're being your own guiding light. And some of you may also really be setting an example for the people around you as well with what's possible. Because I kind of feel like some of you are taking on like a vision that other people may kind of look at and be like, wow, I can't believe they have the courage to do that, or I can't believe they're actually going through with it, or I can't believe they're really speaking their truth and really kind of like standing up for what they want. So I really feel like you're setting an example for the people around you that it's okay to change. It's okay to make a different choice. It's if you're not happy, it's okay to kind of boldly like kind of say like, I want my life to go a different way. This is not what I wanted. I'm not happy, or this is out of alignment for me, and I'm going to make that change, even if it goes against the norm or if it kind of goes against expectations. It's like, I feel like you're kind of changing, you're kind of shaking up some kind of like tradition, like hard laid traditions, maybe within your community, family. Maybe there's some like generational patterns that you're starting to dismantle here. And I feel like a lot of people, they're like looking at you, either it's like a mix of a couple different things. It's like looking at you in awe, in kind of a surprise, but also this like admiration. There's like a mix of a lot of different things, but you're also really setting an example, and you're changing the route, you're changing the trajectory of how something usually goes. You're kind of like changing the narrative. It's like, we don't have to just settle for this one path, especially if we're not happy and it's perpetuating negative outcomes. We can always make that change and that adjustment. So you're shaking things up a little bit here. Okay, let's pick an animal guide here for you this week. See, look at that. Beautiful. Claim your independence. I love that. That's the perfect card for the vibe that I'm getting here. You are a visionary. You are setting a new trend. You are your own person. You have your own dreams, your own visions. You are courageously and boldly being authentically you and allowing that to be expressed out into the world. And it's like making no excuses or apologies for it. So beautiful, because it's setting such a beautiful example for the people in your life as well. I feel like there's people like watching you and really admiring that and wanting to also maybe inspire them. And it's inspiring them too, to kind of make certain changes in their life as well. So keep doing what you're doing, Sagittarius. Your visions are making a bigger impact than you realize. So beautiful reading. I hope this was helpful and it resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next week. Bye, Sagittarius.